And my name is Angela. I am the campus recruitment lead, and together with this wonderful team working in the background for all internships and traineeships within Heineken Netherlands. I started working at Heineken 4 years ago, and same goes for me. Still enjoying it every day, and I hope to tell you today a bit more about our company, people and culture, and also some practical stuff around the internship. So enjoy, and talk to you later.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. So we want to start with a really important question. So we're going to ask you a question in the poll function. I hope you can see it. The first question is, what's your favorite Heineken brand? And we have 4 options: Heineken Premium, Heineken 0.0, Heineken Silver, or one of our other 300 beers. Really curious. A lot of votes for the Heineken Premium. I'm also really curious, what's your favorite brand if it's not Heineken? So please share it in the chat. I think Jessie is going to tell us a bit more about all of our brands. So I want to give the floor to Jessie for our company presentation.
Thank you. So, of course, we're going to answer all of your questions around internships. But first, I want to tell you a little bit more about our beautiful company, starting with the history. Because quite some time ago, in 1864, we have Gerard Adrian Heineken, the founder of Heineken. He was 22 back then, and he was maybe just like you, thinking about, hey, what do I want in life? I think he was not attending a fancy live stream back then, but literally was just looking around in Amsterdam, what he could do. And then he actually came across the already existing brewery, the Haystack. What he did, he bought some shares, but then he thought, no, I want to own the place myself, lent some money from his mom, and he bought the brewery and started brewing the beers. This was a bit more about the history. We just touched upon it already with a lovely poll to ask you, what is your favorite beer brand? Well, I saw a lot of different brands popping up in the chat already. Of course, Heineken is a very familiar one. Desperados, I saw also Amstel, but we have a lot of beers in the portfolio. So more than 300 beer brands, and I can't name them all, of course, but all are part of the Heineken portfolio. So this is consisting out of just very big global brands, but also a lot of local brands in all the different countries where we operate in as a company. Well, if we then look at the locations and the offices in the Netherlands, we have different locations we produce and also where we work. So I want to take you through that as well. If we start left on top, you see the Texelse Brouwerij, the Texelse Brewery. This is an acquisition we did 2 years ago. Maybe some of you know it. We brew their delicious beers such as Skuumkoppen, real beer from the Dutch island. I see some hearts popping in the chat, so I assume you love that beer. Me too. Then the second one in the middle on the left is the Heineken brewery in Zoeterwoude. So like I mentioned before, this is still one of the biggest breweries we have. We produce there a lot of beers that are meant for the Dutch market, but also actually the majority of beer we produce there is for export.
Yeah, thanks, Job. Very interesting. So before we're moving on to our superstar interns, we want to check if you're all awake with a little question about Heineken. So the question is, how old was Gerard Adriaan Heineken when he started his first brewery? So I think you all listened very well to Jessie, because indeed, it's 22 years old. He was very young. Very nice. I think we're moving on to our interns now. I just want to say on forehand, after the slide of the interns, you can ask a question to them. So first we're going to start with the story of Fleur.
Hi everyone, can you hear me before I start? Yeah? Okay, good. Right, so my name is Fleur, and today I'll be telling you a little bit about my internship and journey at Heineken. I'm currently in my 4th month of my internship, which I do as part of my bachelor at Hotel School de Heek. And in my position, I am responsible for organizing Heineken afterwork events, as you can see in the slide. Now, what is Heineken Afterwork, you may wonder? It is an event tailored to the wishes of young urban professionals across cities all throughout the Netherlands. And our mission is to draw a large and diverse crowd to different hospitality establishments on Thursday evening while promoting Heineken Silver. Today, we have hosted over, let's say, 200 events in 6 different cities and united a remarkable community of around 150,000 individuals. Now, you can check out the pictures on the slide or on our Instagram to get a better picture of what we do. And since starting my internship, I have had the pleasure of hosting 13 of these events myself, and I have only 4 more to go, unfortunately. And looking back now, I can honestly say that I have learned so much, and I'm still learning actually every day. And well, I've just been welcomed by the most warm and exceptional teams when first starting at Heineken, who really encouraged me to ask stupid questions and make many mistakes. Well, not too many, but you know what I mean. And also, I'm responsible for leading a team myself and making sure that everything is taken care of, from food, beverage, entertainment, decoration. No step should be overlooked. And you should also assume in this position that everything can and will go wrong. Therefore, you should always have a plan B and a plan C. And this way of working was completely new to me at the start, and therefore really allowed me to expand my skill set and my ability to self-reflect and also self-criticize. And besides going to the office in Leiden and answering a dozen phone calls and emails every day, I also get to travel all throughout the Netherlands to meet with the most beautiful and forthcoming hospitality venues and plan where Heineken Afterwork will be seen next.